Welcome to the Washington Trucking Association and Washington State Patrol's annual Day with the Winner, promoting a safety culture where the Washington State Patrol recognizes top fleets and drivers based on their safety performance on the road. I want to take a moment to thank Great West Casualty for their continued support in sponsoring the awards. In light of the current COVID situation, this year's ceremony will be conducted virtually instead of in person as in years past. Presenters for this year's award represent the Washington Trucking Association, Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration, and the Washington State Patrol. WTA values the partnership we have and appreciate their continued involvement in making our roads safe for all. Presenting this year are Brent Vanderpool, WTA President, Jeff James, Division Administrator, Washington Division of the FMCSA, and representing Washington State Patrol, Captain Foster and Captain Bendixson.
Hello everybody, my name is Brent Vanderpool. I'm current president of the Washington Trucking Association. On behalf of the association, I'd like to congratulate all of you as winners of the various safety awards. Thank you all for your commitment to the safety of your company, the safety of your drivers, and the safety of our industry. I'd also like to recognize the association with Great West Casualty and their sponsorship of these awards. Your involvement in our industry and helping us keep the highways safe is very much appreciated, and we thank you for your participation. I'd also like to recognize our association with the Washington State Patrol as first responders and the FMCSA. Thank you so much for your work and commitment to helping our industry remain as safe as possible on the public highways. Thank you all.
Sincere greetings, everyone. Congratulations to the award winners that will be announced shortly. I'm so happy to participate in this Day with the Winners event. Obviously, I wish we could all be together in person as we have in years past, but perhaps this could be a nice way to expand this event going forward. It is an honor to once again be involved in congratulating Washington's finest. You're the best of the best in this transportation industry because of your deep commitments to safety. You are safety's front line. No one knows more than us the skills and split-second decision-making that you and your teams use on the road to avoid crashes and save lives. It is hard for the public to know the hours and hours of hard work that you put in to do your jobs, but it is their expectation all the same. They simply assume that knowledgeable professionals will keep the road safe. But you can't wave a magic wand and get expertise and experience. It is earned through the thoughtful skill and professionalism that you exercise every day. Myself and everyone at FMCSA, we stand with you in your pursuit of our shared safety goals. It has been a tough year. I want to recognize all of you for your tremendous commitment to keeping our nation's supply chain moving throughout this time. Your efforts have shown us that American truckers are our heroes. We at the FMCSA appreciate the opportunity to work together and to make sure that people receive the food, medicines, and supplies that they rely on. As a small contribution, we have partnered to help deliver more than 3 million protective face coverings to CMV drivers throughout the country. If anyone listening is looking for face coverings for their transportation workers, please reach out to me. This collaboration, it was inspiring, and it should set a standard of how the public and private sector work together. Another small way that FMCSA has looked to give back is with the update to the hours of service rules that have taken place. After you handled the transition to electronic logging devices like a champ, FMCSA looked to loosen and offer more flexibility with the hours of service rules. These adjustments are helping give the drivers the rest they need when they need it, and it will help them stay in compliance with the safety rules. This is a win for everybody. Another small example of FMCSA and industry working together was the Trucking Safety Summit we had late this past summer. We are listening to industry experts about what's working for them to achieve safety goals. As you know, education can be one of our best safety tools. We have also begun to step up these efforts to reach non-CMV road users. Some just don't realize the physical distance required to stop a large truck safely. They don't realize the space a CMV needs to make a right turn. They don't realize the dangers of driving within a truck's blind spots. Others may simply forget. These are the types of things that you know well. It's part of our job to reach out and inform these road users. Our work continues because, as we know, we still have too many crashes and too many lives lost on our nation's roadways. Our work together means more than just stats on a spreadsheet. It is a chance to save a life every day. We all play a role in safety. My agency, drivers, company owners and safety management professionals, law enforcement, and the motoring public. We must all be all in every day. The winners we honor today show us what it means to be all in. Allow me to close by saying once again that your work is essential for our economy and our nation. Thank you for your tremendous impact on the livelihood of our great nation, as well as your energy for safety. On behalf of Transportation Secretary Elaine Chow and FMCSA Deputy Administrator Wiley Deck, congratulations to everyone and thank you.
Hi, I'm Shannon Bendixson, Commander of the Motor Carrier Safety Division within the Washington State Patrol.
And I'm Tom Foster. I'm the commander of the Commercial Vehicle Division for the Washington State Patrol.
Firstly, we want to thank you for allowing us to be here to congratulate you and celebrate with you as you promote safety as truck drivers and trucking companies operating in the state of Washington. On behalf of the Chief of the Washington State Patrol, Chief John Batiste, again, congratulations and thank you for allowing us to be a part of this celebration. In 2020, from January until July, there were over 1,800 collisions involving commercial motor vehicles. As a focus for the Washington State Patrol, it's about reducing serious injury and fatality collisions within the state, and we appreciate the extra attention from truck drivers and truck companies to promote safety within their organizations.
Congratulations and thank you. Thank you for allowing us to participate in your celebration, and thank you for all you do to make the roadways safe for everybody driving in Washington. Law enforcement can't do it alone, and we count on our drivers out there to be as safe as possible, and we really appreciate your efforts. We really appreciate the companies that make safety such a high priority. Congratulations and thank you.
Operating fleets safely is difficult with all of the challenges drivers face on the road today, with traffic congestion, staying compliant with hours of service regulations to prevent fatigue, while facing a lack of parking to get the necessary rest. Recipients of these awards really do represent best in class. For the Safe Fleet Award, World Connect Energy Services. World Connect Energy Services is trusted by customers worldwide to deliver conventional and renewable liquid fuels, lubricants, electricity, and natural gas. With 35 years of experience delivering on time and in full, they are there today for their customers when they need them, where they need them. Today they facilitate fuel, wind, and solar power, along with sustainability services and data management for international brands and local businesses. Their West region, based out of Tacoma, serves the states of Washington, Oregon, California, Nevada, and Arizona, hauling fuel and lubricant products over the road 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. World Connect Energy Services is at risk of a catastrophic event every single day. Being part of a global company, West Region reps get the opportunity to work towards safety excellence with other regions around the world. They strive every day to develop and improve safety programs that keep their drivers safe on the road. Safety is their top priority, and their foundation of success is based on operating in a trustworthy manner with a promise to protect the environment in every region they operate.
My name is Taryn Olson. I'm the Health, Safety, Security, and Environmental Manager for the Western region of World Connect Energy Services. I manage all of our driver and employee safety, health, keep the environment clean. We obviously are in the fuel business, and I've been doing it for about, almost 10 years now. So safety's been a big part of my career since the start. Even before I worked here, I was with an insurance company doing risk management and safety. Safety to me is making sure our employees all go home at the end of the day to their family. It's a huge piece of what we do. We're in a dangerous business. We haul fuel products and petroleum down the roadways. Keeping our drivers safe and keeping the general public safe is one of the number one goals that we have. So our safety program is pretty robust. I like to make sure that I connect with the new drivers right when they start with us so that I can get them set up with their new hire training program. Includes online safety training, side-by-side training with driver supervisors and other drivers, and getting them set up with our regular safety meeting schedule. We just try to keep a really frequent cadence of safety here. We touch on it all the time. We have weekly safety meetings and bulletins and stuff like that. So we want to make sure that safety is in the forefront of everything that we do. I really enjoy working with the variety of people that I get to work with. I mean, we have I don't even know how many now, almost 100 drivers that we have, and just getting to pass them during shift change, or I'm out inspecting in the yard and getting to say hi and talk to them about their their families and what they do outside of work and stuff too. It's a community. We try to say we're part of a larger organization, but we try to have a family kind of feel around here, and that's always how it's been since I've been here. So yeah, I really do enjoy the people that I get to interact with here, and also seeing kind of the fruits of our labor when it comes to our safety and health programs. Winning an award like this, right? We put a lot of effort into keeping our drivers safe, and being able to stand up and say we're one of the safest fleets on the road is a huge accomplishment, and something that it makes me really proud that the work that I'm doing is reflected in how we're operating on the roadways and being recognized for something like this.
Our next recipient of the Safe Fleet Award is Mitchell Brothers. Mitchell Brothers started operations in 1937 as an Oregon-based company by two brothers, Jim and Bud Mitchell. Mitchell Brothers has a long history of providing flatbed service, including heavy haul specialty equipment, and in 1997 purchased a Vancouver, Washington-based container company and entered into the intermodal market. In June 2016, the company was acquired by new ownership with Ken Sandhu as a principal owner. Their main office and container yard are located in Vancouver, Washington, and currently have a fleet of 80 power units with 173 trailers, including multi-axle container chassis and dry vans. Their container yard provides top lift service and container repairs, and they have equipment parking yards located in Tacoma and Longview. Mitchell Brothers is proud of the team effort of sales, dispatch, shop personnel, and most importantly, their drivers, for being safety conscious and leading the way in a dangerous industry.
My name is Claudia Burlington. I am the Safety Director, Maintenance Manager for Mitchell Brothers Truck Line. Safety means to me keeping everybody safe on the road, saving lives, making sure that our qualification process for the drivers, as well as the equipment maintenance, and everybody works as a team. You have to make sure that they follow DOT regulations. You have to keep the maintenance up on the equipment and make sure everybody gets home safely. We maintain our safety culture by starting with driver qualifications when they fill out their application, all the way through our orientation process, letting them know who we are and what we would like them to do for us. We keep our equipment up, we make sure they follow DOT regulations, and we do periodic training to keep everything the same and make sure everybody stays safe. Everything that's happening right now, the pandemic, the fires, everybody's worried, everybody's concerned, but they have to keep focused. They have to do their job and do it safely. And I believe that they do a very good job at that.
The last recipient of the Safe Fleet Award is also our grand champion this year, and that is Wilson Logistics. Wilson Logistics is a family-owned and operated organization with a diverse portfolio of solutions to solve their clients' logistical needs. They tailor their solutions for their clients and pride themselves on the ability to be fast, effective, and flexible. Wilson Logistics began as Wiltrans in 1980, a trucking company based in Springfield, Missouri. Wilson Logistics was formed through the acquisition of Jim Palmer Trucking in 2014, ONS Trucking in 2016, RJ's Transportation in early 2017, Haney Truck Line in late 2017, and finally with Market Transport in 2019. Their service offerings touch many different points within the supply chain to serve their clients' logistical needs. Again, congratulations to Wilson Logistics.
Hi, my name is Scott Manthe. I work for Wilson Logistics, and I'm the Vice President of Safety and Training. Before we get started, I just wanted to take a moment to thank the Washington Trucking Association for everything they do. They, you guys represent us well within the state, and Sherry, all the things you do for us, even outside of the state. Thank you so much for that. Additionally, I've been very fortunate to have some successes that a lot of people are involved in the Washington Trucking Association. If it wasn't for you, some of the guidance you've provided, I'm sure some of that success wouldn't be there. So thank you again for that. And for the Washington State Patrol, you guys have been a great partner over the years. I appreciate everything that you do for us and helping us keep the roadways safe. And we do look forward, as I know you do, to having that day where we have 0 fatalities in the state of Washington over the course of a year. Thanks again. Why safety is important to me. I think where it really started, or where it started to resonate with me, is I was pretty young. I was in the Coast Guard and I was a radioman. And I got out of school and I was stationed in an air station, and it was really cool. And I'm on my first watch, and you had a Mayday call. And it was a young family, their boat was going down, and just hearing the plea, it resonates, how fragile life is. Through over the years, and frankly, for me, the older I've got, the more fragile, just how life is, and you've seen some of the pain that people go through. And, I just want to do everything I can do and help people, and our company is the same way. It's just in the fabric of our company. We just want to make sure we don't hurt anybody. Everybody gets home the same way they came to work. That doesn't just mean our drivers and our associates. That means the people we share the roadways with and everything else. So 3 years ago, we wanted to have a corporate definition of safety, and so we got little segments together from different parts of the organization and said, hey, why don't y'all give us your definition of safety? Everybody did it, and we had all kinds of thoughts, and they were really actually very, very good. But then we got the group together, just a couple of people from each of the groups, and they came up with our definition of safety. You'll find it hanging in the foyers for the drivers to see. The big takeaway on that is making the right choices and doing the right thing even when people aren't looking. I'm proud of every associate here at Wilson because we've had great success with safety. Not that something bad couldn't happen, it always can, but the team does a great job. It's not one person. If a driver's on the road and say his or her paycheck was wrong, are they going to think about driving? Probably not. So when I say everybody, that's an example of where payroll is very key to the success, right? Maybe they need a benefit question. That might be human resources, something of that nature. So it's not just the operations people. It's not just the safety people. It's every single person here at Wilson.
This year's Safe Driver Award goes to Aaron Dent of FedEx Freight. For many years, Aaron has been a mentor and coach for new drivers. He enjoys taking a novice driver under his wing and teaching them how to become a professional driver. He emphasizes safety at all times and is an advocate of the Smith system. Aaron annually participates in the Truck Drivers Championship. He is an accomplished Eagle Scout and has coached youth basketball for the Kent Parks and Recreation. Congratulations, Aaron.
My name is Aaron Dent. I drive for FedEx Freight. I've been doing it for 20 years. What safety means to me is responsibility. For myself and others, it means being a good steward of the road. So the way I impart safety into my new drivers is I slow them down, let them work at a pace they're comfortable with, a pace they can learn at, a pace I can teach and explain different scenarios to them without jeopardizing ours or others' safety. It's every professional driver's responsibility to safely interact with everybody they encounter on the road. The FedEx safety programs help me reflect and improve on how to be a better driver throughout my daily routines. The sharing of hazardous situations helps me visualize and predict other hazards in different scenarios. The daily safety messages help me reflect on being a better driver and improving my routine, helping me be the best driver I can be. Our daily pre-shifts remind and keep me focused on safety as a top priority every single day.
Our mission statement is to provide timely information, educational tools, and a forum for the networking and exchanging of ideas to promote safety among WTA member companies and reflect a positive image to the general public. The WTA Safety Management Council offers safety professionals in Washington an easy and accessible source of ideas, information, and professional development for every type of operation. Promoting highway safety among Washington motorists and the trucking community is our primary focus. We meet monthly on the second Wednesday, and during the time of social distancing, our meetings are held virtually on Zoom. Topics for the monthly guest speakers include updates from the Washington State Patrol on scale operations and highway construction projects, fleet safety, insurance, drug and alcohol testing, and updates from the FMCSA. The Council hosts a yearly fall safety conference with speakers from both industry and regulatory agencies, with the interactions providing a wealth of useful information. Twice a year, the Safety Council provides a one-day workshop with introductory sessions on hours of service, driver qualification files, drugs and alcohol, vehicle inspections, and how to file a data queue. In closing, WTA would like to thank the Washington State Patrol for their efforts in promoting and recognizing safe driving, and Great West Casualty for sponsoring the awards. We look forward to continuing to serve you. Thanks for joining us, and stay safe on the roads.